is asking, I have a diced Glengarry. I want another style hat. Where can I find an inexpensive tam o'shanter? Which is worn more often, Donegal, Glengarry, or a tam? And there was another additional question here about Highland headwear in general.
Just what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you want to talk about hats or... Okay, talking about hats. I would say that personally, a Glengarry feels more band uniform to me or more military, and its origins are fairly military. So it's a great option if you are, say, representing your clan at a clan tent at a gathering, or if you're in a band or something like that. I personally prefer the tams or Scottish bonnet. It's a more traditional hat form. It actually goes way, way back. We can document it to the 17th century, absolutely the 18th century. I'm pretty sure you can document it to the 17th century too. It's a more traditional look. With or without the touree, that's the pom-pom on top. You can, if you get one with that on it, you can remove it if you want to for a more streamlined look. Those are the two classic styles. The tam or bonnet is definitely the more civilian because it's older. There are military variations on both. You know, the Glengarry, I'm pretty sure, was invented first for the military. I need to confirm that. The bonnet definitely was turned later into the Balmoral, which is what you'll see more commonly. It's a more militarized, streamlined version of a Scottish bonnet. Those are available. There's one company up in Canada, I think, that produces some nice ones. They are not made in Canada. They're made in China, I believe.
Robert Mackey.
Robert Mackey?
Yes,
Robert Mackey is the good. Yes, yeah. That's the plus.
Robert Mackey is the last Balmoral / Glengarry maker, I believe, to actually physically produce them in Scotland. So Robert Mackey is a good one to look at.
Yeah, thank you.
They're expensive, but they're good to look at.
Yeah, so I think there's a cheaper one in Canada, and then there's Mackey, which is really the plus, A+, ultra good lifetime type hat. As for other styles, we will typically recommend like a flat cap. Anything with a short silhouette is what I always say. Don't wear a fedora with a kilt. Something that's a smaller silhouette on your head like this is going to look better. The flat caps are fairly Irish looking. The thoroughly Scottish look is probably going to be the bonnet. That's what I would stick with. And they are available in multiple colors, so you can actually have more than one for different tartans or different seasons or what have you. So I hope that answered the question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hats are a sticky topic in some ways.
We'll do another preloaded one.
Sure. Okay.
Kind of mix them up.
Right. Okay. Richard Blackman is asking us, when you run errands, what is your outfit composed of? He says he's seen examples on the internet of people going about their daily business in kilts, but he doesn't really see it necessarily in person. What do you do about going to the grocery store, to the vet? Casual wear activity, is it?
Whatever you're comfortable in.
Yeah.
Whatever the scenario dictates. Mm-hmm. Whatever you would wear normally with a pair of shorts, matching, advised, wear with a kilt. So, like, what we are wearing, I would feel 100% comfortable going to the grocery store and going to the vet and going to the mall, whatever. You're going to get some stares because you're in a kilt, but you're going to get stares because you're in a kilt no matter where you go. So just whatever you're comfortable wearing, whether it's an Oxford shirt or a golf shirt or a T-shirt or whatever, you would wear the same type of shirt as well as footwear that you would wear normally in your daily life.
Yeah, I'd basically don't overthink it. Just throw the kilt on in the morning, stop thinking about it, and go about your business.
Yeah,
it's really that simple. And
make sure you catch a glance at yourself in the mirror before you walk out the door to make sure
Make sure you don't have it on backwards. Yeah, minor things like that.
You're representing kilt wearers in a positive light. That being said, don't look like a slob, but outside of that, just whatever's comfortable for you.
And again, check out the Facebook groups because there's lots of guys out there, especially on Brotherhood, where they are posting daily selfies of themselves saying like, hey, this is what I wore going out for a hike today, or hey, this is what I wore to the mall today, things like that. So it's definitely, if it's a lifestyle choice for people, it's a lifestyle choice, and you kind of just roll with it and stop thinking about it and enjoy your kilt in whatever context you happen to be in that day. So
it's all about confidence. Just own it.
Yeah, and you're not alone. That's the bottom line. Is there's lots of guys doing this. So
yeah,
cool.
Mr. Lucas.
Question from Mike: can you wear a newsboy cap with a kilt?
I personally would think it's a little odd just because it's a little mushroomy, but you could do it.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. I'll buy one. I'll let you know. That's one hat I don't own yet.
Yeah, you could do it. It's just Eric's right. It's a bit of a wide silhouette to it. If you're wearing it with a cable knit sweater, sure. It's a very distinctly kind of Irish look to it. So I'd kind of lean into that, if you will.
Or Manhattan circa 1925.
Yeah.
You know, it's a very retro look. You know, it's a lot of artists like them. There are a lot of folk singers who wear newsboys, stuff like that. So I will say this, there are some newsboy caps in some pretty cool looking tweeds. And we very often recommend tweed with a kilt. Tweed is kind of the perfect complementary fabric for a kilt. So don't go for like one of those satin ones. You know, you don't want to look like Huggy Bear or something like that. But a newsboy cap in a nice sedate tweed, it should work. It should work. I just try it on with your kilt first before you go out.
Now
Is that damning faint praise? Like
no. I'm just my brain went to, and I don't know why I'm
Huggy
even
Bear?
saying this. No, not Huggy Bear. I went to a rerun from What's Happening with that red felt beret looking thing.
Yeah.
I'm not picturing like a rerun in that with the rainbow suspenders rocking a kilt.
Where do you think I got the idea to wear berets from, man? Come on. Or Rudy from Fat Albert. But he was from that 70s era too, so he totally about the.
Now I'm thinking
newsboy.
Mushmouth with the hat down to here and the holes in it.
I do not recommend the Mushmouth hat with a kilt.
All right.
We were
Enough
very
of
silly
that.
today.
Yes.